You smell so good. The sweetest flower of all.
You've been looking through the newspaper to find a job. You're also looking for something to eat, so you need to take any job you can get. Today is our first day at work. As we walk into our new office, where our lives will be at stake, this is where we find out we're going to be working inside of a storage room with a bunch of old VHS tapes, with the ground all moldy. Very scary atmosphere. Seems like many people have died in this room, and we might be one of them. Someone is calling on the phone. This is where we meet our boss. Our boss is going to tell us what to do throughout the game.
Hi newbie, it's your first working day here. Nervous buddy? Don't worry, we all start somewhere. See the hole in the wall? That's the elevator. VHS tapes will be thrown into that elevator, which you, in turn, must digitize using the TV next to you by turning the knob at the bottom. Then, you take the cassette to the storage room and place it on a free shelf. It's not that hard, right? Come on, kid, I need to go. Don't make me disappointed in you.
We pick up our first VHS tape. We need to put it into the TV. However, I want you to remember the numbers and the letters on the VHS tape because they played a very important role throughout the game. The door is locked. Before we start our first tape out of the many 16 tapes we need to go through, I want to talk about the atmosphere of this storage room, or the office, quote unquote. We are locked in, and the only way we can get out is doing what our boss says. Now, this will play a very important role as we come up to the ending of the game. Tape number 1 shows us a commercial very popular among the horror community. This tape used to be very popular throughout YouTube, and it used to be a very old commercial for some chips, I would say, and this will get everyone scared because of the dog life like human. However, this tape gave us a number 5. I need to put this cassette in the storage.
The veggie masher turns your ordinary drab vegetables into a tasty, mouth-watering paste in mere seconds. Just mash and enjoy. Peppers, peas. So why wait? Call this toll-free number and order now.
This was another simple commercial, yet it's not horrifying. It's just more trying to ease you into thinking you're safe in this closure, that you're gonna be fine. Yet it gives us another number. This number we're gonna need. However, it just gets worse from here. We get number 7 on the screen. This is our third tape. So far, this one is very horrifying. This one got me off guard because of the way it's just a POV of someone scrummaging around through an old church, and there's nothing to it, yet it has a volume. The volume is just going up and up and up like it never wants to go down. This one is very nerve-wracking. Just the way you're expecting something to come out or expecting something to scare you, but yet nothing does. It cuts to static. New video shows us a church from outside. Instead of from being inside, we are now out. Shows us the number 4. This new tape seems like we're in a hospital. Seems like very grungy, very dirty, especially with the blood on the floor. I don't know what to make of it, but it seems like all these tapes are now ramping up to a bigger conclusion. Now this is from the leftover tape from the hospital scene. However, when the tape goes black, we see a man, eyes open, wide, like if he's seen something but can't say anything. Now this tape seems like we're stalking someone, or like if someone's trying to find us and we're just trying to hide. Yet this tape has nothing to it. It's just more or less just more to creep us out.
Visual test started. Camera 3. Subject is missing. Camera 3. Subject not here. Object 9. Seen in Sector B7. No visual activity. Status stable. Status present. The subject shows no signs of being aggressive. He is watching.
This one rubbed me the wrong way. Just the way it starts out with nothing there, just a monitor and an announcer saying status and telling the viewer what's going on with limited viewing and limited info, what we can gather. However, when he goes to another status present, we see something in the darkness.
Warning. Channel 7 interference detected.
Signal going. Beyond. Recording. God will not help.
We get a good look at a creature, like a man, but more disfigured and very tired. This is where the game starts to shift, where we're supposed to be at a job, a normal job. However, it becomes more sinister. I don't want to ruin it, but the monster you're looking at right now at your screen, He's gonna come and get us later on throughout the game. As a person told me something's behind me and comes up to me with his footsteps, this really scared me. On my first playthrough, I wanted to just give up and just quit the game. However, I persisted on, and it gets really worse from here. As we put another VHS tape into the storage room, we get met with the creature that's trying to hunt us from the beginning. Now, his face looks rather very long, just like the one we just seen from the tape from before. Now, this jump scare really got me, and as I said before, it gets worse. Now this one's very simple. Compared to the other tapes, it's like giving us a relief tape. More like to calm us down after what we just experienced. If you search up horror videos on YouTube, this one will pop up. It serves as a relief, just like how I was saying before, and it's just more of a relief to prove us that the future is very grim and not in our favor. This tape shows us we're exploring an abandoned school or abandoned warehouse, and we see someone following us, like a black figure. We don't know what's going on in this tape. More or less, it's just trying to spook us out during the game. Now this next tape starts off just with someone zooming in on a train area. Looks like something's gonna pop out. However, it's just a text with saying I'm here with all black around it. While the tape continues on, a black figure starts to walk out of nowhere, and the tape ends right there. I don't know what this signifies, or it's basically saying something is following us throughout the tapes. It's like a recurring reference with the black figure. That's the only thing I could put up or sum up. However, we just got to keep on continuing on with the game. Now this tape starts off with a face we've been well known and has been acquainted with the other tape, and it has just baby noises. I don't know what this means or what this signifies, but to me it sounds like he's after us and he's almost close. Now as we continue with the other tapes, we just got to find out if he kills us or he doesn't while we're trying to finish our job. Imagine you're lost, alone, in a basement that you've been trapped in, and the only thing you have is a camera. This is basically what this next tape has to offer, and this POV just seems very eerie through the blood on the floor and just the hopelessness you get out of the tape. But this is all.
Dead after all. sending the searchers to give us a chance. We vow to do our best. After you gone, oh Dad, it's gonna break my heart, the love you've shown to me. After reading your letters, the first thing I thought was, Dad,
This tape starts off with a woman singing, and it looks like she's at a beauty contest, and looks like the contestees or the audience is in the background enjoying her music while we get another person singing. This person singing looks like she has a lazy eye, and the game is trying to mock us like if she's different, just like this one we see on the screen right now. I don't know why it switched to this person with the person breathing. However, just like that, the tape ends. Our nightmare is still not over. We get a last final tape with blood on it, where we have to review and see if this monster wants to give up or wants to eat us. Brian Morris arrested. The boss of an underground cassette digitalization company has been arrested, accused of at least 4 victims. Now, this was the end of the game. Brian Morris is our boss, the one that was talking to us on the phone. We got the good ending. However, many people that I seen play this game got the bad ending. And that's what I'm going to play just in a little bit. I just want to talk about the good ending. However, we leave through the ventilation system and we escape out alive. Luckily, we missed the monster as we see him trying to come down through this little elevator hatch. And we just narrowly missed him. As we hide into the storage room and we escape through the vents, we finally leave the company. The one that we've been wanting, this job, just to get food on our table. I don't know, this one seemed pretty eerie, and this scary story is finally coming to a close. Another one dead. I've already spent enough money covering things up. You mean the creature from the elevator? Yeah, I keep giving it what it wants, but I'm getting sick of cleaning up all the bodies. Anyway, looks like there's one more person calling about the job. Now, as we get to the bad ending, as you just saw, it looks like our boss has just informed one of its higher ups or one of its friends saying that he's been going through this. He's been going to other people, getting them a job so he can feed the monster that's in the elevator. I don't know what this really entails, if there's a deeper meaning to this, and especially with the tapes and the numbers. However, what we can conclude is that our boss is an evil person and just wants the person or the monster in the elevator to be well kept and happy and to leave our boss alone forever. However, if we fail to escape and we die, we get the message. Just to leave y'all with a conclusion, would y'all take the good ending or would y'all take the bad ending? Which one would you think would be canon, just like in real life? Would you realistically survive this monstrous attack? Or would willing to perish along with other people's dead bodies while our boss just cleans it up like nothing. I just hope y'all enjoyed this video. I'll see y'all for the next one.